Hello, my name is Joanna Frink, and I was asked to do this presentation today over my marketing plan for the business or the services that I decided to start, or that I decided I wanted to start for Business 238 Principles of Marketing. Today I will cover basically what I've decided to do, the name of my company, the product that I will, or services that I will sell, the market that I decide to target, the strategies I decide to use, and the communication plan that I decide to try and get customers through the door and buying my product. I will also talk about the budget that I decide that I think I will need in order to start this. The business that I would like to start is called Keep Up Physical Therapy. It works in the industry of physical therapy or the medical professional world. The product and services that I would like to offer to my patients or to my customers is dry needling and cupping, as well as rehabilitation programs designed specifically for the patient. This is normal among physical therapy clinics to provide rehabilitation programs that are specific to each injury and person, because no one is alike. The market that I'd like to target, I would like to target people of all ages and all different types of injuries. This can be kids, teens, adults, or even the elderly, and I would really like to help with injuries such as sports injuries, whiplash injuries or neck trauma injuries, car accident injuries, post-op rehabilitation from things such as knee replacements and hip replacements, muscle weakness, neurological diseases such as Parkinson's and such that attack the nervous system and the neurons so that you can't do everyday tasks, and even generalized weakness. The area that I would like to provide these services in is San Clemente, California. It's about 20 minutes north of the Marine Base Camp Pendleton. I would like to reach all types of insurance: Blue Cross Blue Shield, TRICARE, Medicare, Medicaid, United Health, basically everyone and every insurance I'd like to help, so that I can broaden my area of expertise and make myself more marketable with who I can and can't work with. The strategy I tend to use is helping individuals by the process of dry needling and cupping, as well as normal rehabilitation process or programs. Dry needling involves a process like acupuncture. However, it doesn't follow Chinese methods. It targets the knot or the trigger point within the muscle that is essentially bothering the patient. This is a lot more productive and a faster way of rehabilitation than simple massage or manual therapy. It targets the muscle deeper so that it can start the natural healing process by irritating that tissue. With cupping is like a suction cup. It takes the skin and the muscle tissue up into the cup, bursting the unhealthy capillaries that are creating muscle pain, and starting that natural healing process by bursting these capillaries. The fact that a lot of people are critical of dry needling does make this a little more threatening, but it doesn't pose as a big enough threat to not do it. I've seen a lot of people who really like these processes and who really find a lot of comfort and healing from these processes, and they're faster, and it makes your treatment time a lot less tedious and time consuming, so that you can get back to what you want to do before or in a shorter amount of time. My communications plan is very simple. I want to go to doctors and go to the hospitals and basically tell them I have this dry needling and cupping that I have not heard is very popular in this area. Explain to them what that is, and hopefully create a relationship with that doctor so they refer their patients to me and to my business, so that I can keep customers coming through the door, and then create lifelong relationships with those patients to make them feel comfortable and make them want to come back when they have further injuries or need more physical therapy. I also plan on creating a commercial through the radio and TV, because a lot of Californians are in their cars during the day for long periods of time going through traffic. So this will help to get them hearing my name and hearing that I have a business in California and that I am willing to provide services other than what a normal and basic physical therapy clinic is. As for a budget, the budget of starting this type of company has to be very large. You need insurance, you have to pay taxes, you have to get permits, there's rent involved for where you're going to practice. There's insurance that needs to be bought for not only your company but for your employees as benefits. There's employees and salaries that have to be paid. So a normal salary in the state of California for a physical therapist is $90,000 a year, which seems like a lot, but it can be anywhere upwards of that $90,000 depending on how many years of experience and whatnot. And minimum wage is also $10 an hour, so this can also accumulate very fast and very quickly. The budget I would like to have is $1.5 to $2 million, because there's equipment that needs to be bought, plus among the other things that I stated beforehand. These things are not cheap, and so I want to have enough money in my budget to cover everything that I'm going to need, including advertising. In conclusion, this business I feel will thrive out here in California, and it will take the physical therapy world one step farther with adding dry needling and cupping. I'd like to thank you for listening to my presentation, and I would also like to thank you for the opportunity to take this class and to learn things that I never thought I would have to learn going into a business minor and creating a business of my own. I enjoy helping people with their injuries so that they can get back on their feet, and there's no greater reward than helping someone do something that they love again after they've been injured. Thank you.